Hi everyone. In one of the previous videos about Zen Do Kai karate, we told the story of Australian martial artist Bob Jones and showed many different footages, including those we filmed at the Zen Do Kai dojo in Japan and Taiwan. One of the commentators of our channel by the name of Otto Alexander Walter rightly wrote to us.
That video starts with Zen Do Kai Taiwan and Mr. Florian Garel hat is not okay. The original Japanese Zen Do Kai has nothing to do with that Zen Do Kai you promote. The head of Zen Do Kai Nagano is Mr. Ozawa Takashi.
So that is true. This is absolutely different schools. It was a mistake to show Japanese dojos and biography of Bob Jones. There are nothing related between these two karate schools. So today we will tell you a bit more about Japanese school. And to be honest, this school is much closer to Kudo Daido Juku karate than you can expect. I also want to say that in our store M.A.L.M.S Pro we have the basics of karate Zen Do Kai, filmed by us and Fight Vision project in Taiwan with sensei Florian Garel. Mr. Florian is black belt in Zen Do Kai karate, 4th Dan. He also teaches French kickboxing, savate, MMA and self-defense, and participated in one FC championship. You can find this course via link in the description with a special price for only 2 weeks. Zen Do Kai karate is a sophisticated multi-martial art based on Japanese karate, which includes techniques such as punching, kicking, grappling, throwing, and joint locking both on the ground and standing up. But it's not just about physical fighting techniques. The higher purpose of Zen Do Kai karate is to balance the mind and body to maximize personal potential both inside and outside of the dojo. In fact, the core of Zen Do Kai karate is the Zen philosophy. Zen is a school of Mahayana Buddhism, and the aim of Zen practice is to discover the true nature within each person through meditation and mindfulness of daily experience, which finally leads to enlightenment. In Japan, many traditional arts follow Zen philosophy, including Budo, Japanese traditional martial arts, and the spirit of the samurai. The Zen Do Kai Karate Association in Japan was founded in 1999 by a great karate master, Mr. Takashi Ozawa. Today, there are 110 Zen Do Kai karate schools all over Japan with more than 12,000 members. Members participate in many professional fighting competitions, including PANCRASE, shootboxing, ZSD, and Jules. So, what are the objectives of training in Zen Do Kai karate? Firstly, to improve the body by exercising efficiently, with an understanding of the nature of dynamics, and to learn self-defense mechanisms using the multi-martial arts Zen Do Kai karate style. Secondly, to improve the mind to recognize one's own weaknesses and emotional problems, and learn how to manage them effectively, to improve interpersonal skills and create good relationships with others, to learn discipline and follow the rules, and to develop sportsmanship skills. So, if you're looking for a martial art that not only improves your physical fighting techniques but also helps balance your mind and body, Zen Do Kai karate may be the perfect choice for you.
Zen Do Kai, when I first went to Japan to live in the headquarters, my teacher, Mr. Madono, he wrote me a series of questions to bring to the headquarters and ask around. And the first one was, what is the spirit of Zen Do Kai? And so far, I still don't have the answer. Zen Do Kai means the society of the Zen way. Okay? Zen is a very wide topic with many different point of views. Very often I disagree with the other teachers in Japan about the way they see Zen and the way I see Zen. So it's really hard to explain the real meaning of Zen Do Kai. It's because most likely they try to go back to a more natural state, be part of nature and the moment. It's difficult to explain. In the Dojo-kun, in the 5th line, it says there's Zen in our fist, and in Zen there's the fist. There's also action. And this is the research of a lifetime in Budo, which means something very complicated. To me, it's more like you try to become your opponent, and your opponent becomes you. It's like action and reaction, a perfect balance. If you hit somebody, your action creates a reaction on the other side, okay? And the other side's goal is to become the reaction and react. And this reaction will make you react again, and it never ends. It's like some kind of never-ending motion that you give to each other naturally, if it makes sense. It's really hard to reach because most of the time you punch somebody in the face, and the reaction is his nose is bleeding. It's not, like it's the ultimate goal, but it takes a lot of time. And when you get to the point when you understand Zen, you're probably too old to like fight anyway. So it's very, very large. To me, Zen is mostly the surrounding, the moment, and what you do at that moment. But because it's very easy to be Zen in Japan when you live in the forest, like in the headquarters when they have trees and temples and waterfalls and life is quiet because you can sit down, it's quiet. Now, it's more difficult to be Zen in Taichung when your neighbor, will drop his trash on your door because he doesn't like foreigners or because people drive like idiots. It's going to be very difficult to keep your Zen attitude and be all peaceful. That's why I think Zen is not really related to peace sometimes. It's more like the way you react to, like the perfect reaction to the perfect moment. If you're driving your scooter, if somebody opens their door and didn't pay attention, they open their door on the roadside, it's you not using your brakes and getting frustrated. It's you just moving. As it starts moving, you just get around and keep going like nothing happened. This is more like a Zen moment to me than like meditating under a waterfall, basically. You can be listening to heavy metal and be more Zen than if you're meditating and looking at anything. It really depends on you. Practical. Well, you have to go all the way from. To me, you have to go all the way from Kyokushin. Kyokushin, they had their rules where you're not allowed to punch people in the face. But black belts in Kyokushin were also supposed to be black belts in Judo. So Masoyama sent Takeshi Azuma to create new rules that would fit a more like a full way of fighting, like new rules. So Mr. Azuma finally, like after research, trial and error, designed a super safe helmet and made the new rules, the new Daidojuku rules. However, in Kyokushin, people were already used to the old rules of competition. So it was really hard to have everybody readjust, especially in terms of like some champions would not be champions anymore because they've never been punched in the face before. So maybe they were very good at these rules, but if you change the rules, maybe they would actually be not good at all. So they decided to split